Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl, and I'm back with another video. Yeah, I just wanted to address this whole thing. Everybody saying black people can't get it. Oh, you have to, if you're 100% black, you can't get it. Let me tell you something. None of us are 100% black, and you can get it. Okay? So if you're sitting at home and you're thinking black people can't get it, I got a few clips here of black people that got it. And I also got a tape that you need to listen to from somebody that thought he had pneumonia and was sent home only to find that he actually had the coronavirus. So I want y'all to check this out. All right, here we go.
I in the beginning I was a little angry because I felt like I'm here dying and they're not taking it seriously. I'm as black as they come. We can get this. And it just amazes me how everybody's out there celebrating St. Patrick's Day. They're calling me the doomsday guy. A lot of them think that you guys are paying me to do these interviews and they're doubting me. And instead of me getting angry like I had been, I'm telling people, I hope to God you're right. I hope you don't get it and nobody that you know get it because I don't have the sniffles version. I don't have the sore throat. I don't have the little body ache. I had the version of this that kills you, and there was absolutely nothing they could do about it.
You have been in that hospital for nearly 2 weeks. How did this start for you?
Well, about 2 weeks ago, it started with a little tickle in my throat. I'm kind of a time fanatic, so I looked at my watch at exactly 8 o'clock on Monday night, and I was telling my friend, I got something stuck in my throat. It won't come out my throat, and it kind of just kept going. And about 2 hours later, at 10 o'clock, I had a cough, and now I'm telling him, dude, I went from a tickle to a cough in 2 hours. I'm getting the flu. And the next morning, I woke up from sleeping all night, and I woke up with body aches and what I thought was the flu.
And then what made you end up going to the hospital, Kevin?
Well, initially, that next day, I had a doctor's appointment just for a checkup. And I went in, and they looked at me, no tests, no nothing. They said, you got the flu, and they gave me Tamiflu. So I left the doctor's office, went to the CVS pharmacy, and the girls there, they usually go inside and pick all my medication up. But I told them, I said, look, I'm so sick. Whatever kind of flu I got, you guys don't need to get it. And I got my Tamiflu through the window. So I go home, and 3 days later, they're telling me I'm supposed to feel better on a Tamiflu, but I feel 10 times worse. So I called a friend of mine, and his wife came over. I wanted to take a shower because I hadn't been in a shower in 6 days. And she comes over, and I'm passed out in the shower. And basically, she came in, she got me dressed. She told me you have pneumonia, and she took me to the hospital.
And I mean, look, it's incredible. It's incredibly lucky that you got there. And now, as I said, you've been there for nearly 2 weeks. And what are doctors telling you about where you are now? Just to make it clear, you're now looking at 2 weeks plus the 5+ days that you're talking about. I mean, this has been a very, very long period of time that you've had this and been in incredibly difficult straits. So what are they telling you now?
Well, now they're telling me I'm going to make it. But to be quite frank with you, several doctors told me for 4 days when I first got here, you don't have the coronavirus, but we have to test you and we have to treat you like you have it. Well, some staff members did treat me like I had it. Other staff members were just consistently stuck with the fact that you have pneumonia. We've never seen this kind before, but you don't have the coronavirus. It's highly unlikely. You haven't been anywhere, which I hadn't. I do these things where I spend a lot of time alone, and I hadn't seen anybody else for like 10 days before I actually got sick. So they're telling me you're going to be fine as soon as the culture's. Yesterday they told me, the one doctor promised me, he'd tell me when I was out of the woods. And he said, you're out of the woods. The only problem is we have no clue why you got better. We have no clue what kind of pneumonia you had. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever for you to be sitting here.
Well, it is an incredible story and incredible for people to hear what, people on the front lines, what those doctors are doing, right? Something they'd never seen before. And they did everything that they absolutely could for you. Kevin, what do you say and look, let's be honest. Many people are following what the government says now, right? You see empty roads, you see empty subways, You see it across the country, but we don't see it everywhere, right? I don't know if you've seen the pictures. I'll show them again to people. Spring breakers crowding the shores in Florida. Many of those beaches still open. It's packed. What do you say? What is your message to people who don't take this seriously?
You know, in the beginning, I was a little angry because I felt like I'm here dying and they're not taking it seriously. I'm as black as they come. We can get this. And it just amazes me how everybody's out there celebrating St. Patrick's Day. They're calling me the doomsday guy. A lot of them think that you guys are paying me to do these interviews and they're doubting me. And instead of me getting angry like I had been, I'm telling people, I hope to God you're right. I hope you don't get it and nobody that you know get it, because I don't have the sniffles version. I don't have the sore throat. You know, I don't have the little body ache. I had the version of this that kills you, and there was absolutely nothing they could do about it. These people have to take this serious. I know you're going to be inconvenienced for a while with social distancing. However, do you want to be socially dead 6 months from now? The same people that are going to miss you for a couple of months are going to miss you forever when you didn't take this seriously.